I'm Stacey Herrera, and I am a body love and pleasure advocate. I help women to enjoy, explore, and hear the wisdom of their own bodies. And part of that wisdom and part of that enjoyment is all about sensuality. So I'm talking about the tastes that tickle your fancy, the sounds that light you up, the sights that make you feel vibrant, and all of that juicy stuff. So I wanted to share some of my favorite sensual items with you. And these are items that you can buy for yourself any time of the year. It's not specific to the month of love, because every month is self-love as far as I'm concerned, right? So let's hop right to it. The first item I want to share with you, let's see, there's so many choices, is my favorite body milk. This is Olay body milk, and you can see I use it frequently, but if you can see how it coats the jar, it's really milky, and it's made with organic milk and coconut butter and, let's see, sweet almond oil, but it smells really soft and it makes you feel really good. I really enjoy using this when I'm about to go to bed, or if I'm feeling a little funky and I want to be comfortable, because it's kind of a comforty scent, which is why it's one of my favorites. The next item is a little more sexy, a Yoni Egg. This particular Yoni Egg is rose quartz, but you probably have heard people refer to Yoni eggs as jade eggs, and jade eggs are the most popular, but they come in a variety of different crystals and stones. You should choose the stone that feels like what you need. I chose rose quartz because I wanted to ground in my self-love and also be more radiant and expressive about my love with other people. But you can choose the crystal that feels right for you. And Yoni eggs are really great. They're pleasurable, but they're also really great for tightening your muscles, and you can use it to help to strengthen the vaginal floor. Yoni eggs can be used during intercourse. They make for really powerful orgasms during masturbation, so I highly recommend them for that. But you don't have to use it in a sexual way. You can just put the Yoni egg inside, and you can go about your normal business. And know and trust that the crystal that you're using, or the stone that whatever the egg is going to be giving you what you need. So I think every woman should have a Yoni egg, and if you don't have one, you should definitely be in the market. Let's see, the next thing I'd like to share is patchouli, which is an essential oil, and patchouli is actually a really erotic scent. I have some on my oil burner right now as we speak. It's kind of woodsy, so it's kind of got a little bit of an outdoorsy smell, but I really, really love patchouli oil. Highly recommend it. Another thing that's a really good thing to keep in your sensual toolbox is rose water. Rose water is really great for refreshing your skin, so you could just spritz it on any time of the day. My daughter actually uses it to set her makeup. You can also spritz it on your linens to give them a fresh, sensual scent. It's really soft. This particular brand is by the Heritage Store, and it's actually made with European roses, and the water is actually vortexed and magnetized to raise energy. So I highly recommend this particular brand. The next item I'd like to share with you is a little bit more practical. It's actually a glass straw. This is really great for Earth Day because it literally allows you to reuse the straws, and we don't want to get started on all the plastic that's in landfills, right? But this glass straw is by Glass Dharma. It's really, really durable, and they have pouches so you could carry them with you, so you could actually take it with you in your purse and use it at restaurants so that you don't have to use their straws. And it comes with a little brush so that you could clean the inside of the straw. This particular size is for smoothies, but they come in various sizes. I've been using glass straws for years. I love them, and they have a lifetime guarantee. So if they break, Glass Dharma will replace them. That's why these are fantastic. And let's talk about sleep, because sleep is so important to your well-being. It is very important to your mood, and it's definitely important to your senses, because the more rested you are, the more heightened your senses are. So one of my favorite sleepy time things is liquid pajamas. Aside from the name being very cool, liquid pajamas is made of valerian root and lavender are two of the scents that's inside, but it's really wonderful. I love moisturizing my hands with this before bedtime. Sometimes I actually moisturize my entire body depending on how wired I feel. It's really great to ground you in restful energy right before bedtime. And if you need to get in the mood for bedtime or have a bedtime ritual, you could include liquid pajamas, and you could also include some sleepy time tea. This one is by Zena, and it's Sleep Calm Me, and this one is a really great tea. It's got coconut and vanilla scents inside, and it also has some other really great herbs like rose hips and lemon balm and passion flower herbs. So it's really fragrant. And one of the things that I love about Zena's tea is that she's got a great entrepreneurial story. So if you are a businesswoman, you should check her out. She has a book called Life by the Cup that tells her story of how she started becoming a tea master. So that's a great thing. And keeping with the theme of sleep, if you have trouble with light and you need it to be dark, this is actually a dream mask. And what I really enjoy about this particular mask is it's contoured, so it really cups your face. You can see it really keeps the light out, and so it's good during the day. Because I have skylights in my room, so if I want to take a nap during the daytime, it's kind of hard because it's so lit up. But this mask actually blocks out all the light, and I think that it's fantastic. It comes in multiple colors. And let's see, another one of my favorite things is this Tokyo Milk Lip Balm. I would love to say that the reason I bought it was because I thought that it was so great for moisture, but that's not it. Actually, the reason I bought this was because of the packaging, and because they give you this little paper inside, which I think it's great, and it's a little brochure about the art of kissing. And that's why I thought this was the coolest thing ever. So the art of kissing, objects of desire. So you can read the little brochure, but there's actually a little saying right here on the lip of the box that says, kissing is like drinking salted water. Drink, your thirst increases. Or drink and your thirst increases. I thought that was great. So, and actually this one is iced green tea. It smells really good. And it does moisturize really well. I keep it on my nightstand because sometimes your lips get dry in the middle of the night, and so you should have something to moisturize them within your reach so that you don't have to get out of the bed to do that. So Tokyo Milk, and there are a variety of flavors available, so this is a great one. Another thing that every woman should have in her Sensual toolbox, in her medicine cabinet, and in her kitchen is coconut oil. I buy coconut oil from Trader Joe's because that's my store, but coconut oil is great for moisturizing your skin. It's also great if you do oil pulling in the morning. Coconut oil is also an alternative to lubrication because it's natural. This particular brand is organic, so I highly recommend organic coconut oil, and it's safe for vaginas. So if it's great for masturbation and things like that. And since we're talking about masturbation, I definitely think every woman should own a copy of Sex for One. This actually is a book all about self-pleasuring, and there are illustrations, which is one of the things that I love about this book. Like, there are actually pictures for different sexual positions, but also like pictures for different, like masturbation. Like This one is an illustration if you use a vibrator and you don't have to just lie on your back. So this is a great book. Betty Dodson, she has a great writing voice. She's humorous. She tells lots of really great stories. So this is a must-have. Every woman should have this book in her library. Let's see. Going back to crystals, this is a mala created by Andrea, and her website is called Sacred Skya, and she's got a variety of malas available. This one she actually designed after me. It's a sensual mala, and it's so well made. It's so beautiful. It's got several different stones, including rose quartz, and it has this beautiful pendant on the end that I think is just beautiful and gorgeous. And the packaging is so wonderful. She sends them wrapped personally, and they come in these little satchels so that you can keep your mala safe. It's safe for travels. I've actually traveled with my mala, and it accessorizes almost any outfit, so I highly recommend it. And there are a lot of different malas out there, and honestly, this is the only mala that I endorse personally. The next sensual item I want to share with you is the LO glass bottle. This is my favorite carry with me everywhere I go bottle. I like it because glass doesn't hold any scent or any extra flavor. So normally, like when I carried other kinds of water bottles, I never would put flavored in anything in them. I would just drink water because I wanted to make sure that it didn't start to taste funky. But because this is made of glass, you can put anything. This is actually hibiscus tea. And one of the things that I like about this particular style of LO bottle is that it's completely leak proof, which is so fantastic because I often just drop this in my purse and I don't have to worry about it like spilling all over my stuff. Highly recommend it. If you don't enjoy carrying glass, because I understand why some people don't, stainless steel is also an alternative to plastic, which of course stays on the planet forever. So, but glass, 100% recyclable, which is why I love it. So I recommend that. While we're still talking about beverages, and I know we talked about tea earlier, this is just a little personal teapot. And tea time should sometimes be a very elegant personal experience. So having a personalized teapot is really great. You could keep it at your bedside. You could have tea for one at the kitchen table. You could make it just an experience, because tea is such a sensual experience anyways. You smell it, the taste is good, but why not have great presentation too, right? Because sensuality is like a beautiful thing. So make tea time beautiful. And I really love nail color. As you can see, I'm rarely nail bare, but I'm nail bare today. But one of my favorite colors is this Casablanca by Sinful Colors, because I just love silver nail polish. So we have a lot of different varieties of silver, but I really enjoy this one because it's kind of it's metallic, but it's not glittery, which is something I really enjoy about it. So, and it coats really well. It coats really well with one coat, because I try to choose nail colors where I can just put on one coat so that I don't have to worry about messing them up, because it dries easier. When you have to put on multiple coats, it's sometimes dangerous, and the next thing you know, even hours later, you end up with textured nails on accident. But anyways, this Sinful Colors, it coats with one coat. It coats very well. You don't have to have two coats, and it's just a really nice color, and silver goes with everything. So I wear silver nails often, and this one's my absolute favorite color. And the last item I want to share with you is another book, because I'm bookish. This book is called Woman, an Intimate Geography by Natalie Angier. And the reason that this book is so important to have in your sensual toolbox is she actually goes through all of the female body, like all of the body systems. She talks about menopause. She talks about the clitoris. She talks about the uterus, hormones, estrogen, desire. She talks about grandmothers and female aggression. It's just a really comprehensive guide about being a woman, and it's told from an educational perspective, but she's got a really great writing prose. It's not textbookish. So you get like textbook information, but it's presented in a really digestible way. And that's why I love this book, and every woman should own it. So those are all the things I'm going to share, but there are actually more things on my Sensual list that you'll be able to find on my website, and that's at staceyherrera.com. Thank you so much for listening. I hope that you are able to pick up some of these items and continue to build on your own sensual toolbox, because every woman deserves to feel beautiful and delicious. Bye.